ladies and gentlemen, this is Heinz Gaming, and I'm coming at you with a commentary from a vehicle that I think is one of the most underrated vehicles in the game. It's the IFV, the APC, whatever you want to call it, the Infantry Fighting Vehicle. And I usually use proximity scan, thermal optics, and anti-ground launcher on this bad boy. However, in the video you're seeing, I'm not using proximity scan, I'm using auto launcher or auto loader instead. You'll actually see why I use proximity scan usually at the end of the video, because it's actually the reason I die is because I don't see someone planting C4 on me. You'll see that thermal optics is a no-brainer in my opinion. I think it offers a lot more usability than zoom does, because you can use it at all ranges. That zoom optic is really only good when you're kind of planted in one position, and that's not what the IFV is for. Also, the missile launcher is kind of weird. It doesn't really follow the crosshair that well, I've noticed, but it does do a sizable amount of damage, and it's the shit tits motherfucker. What is the word I'm trying to think of? It is the you know, fuck it. It's what I like to use, period. So anyway, what is the role of the IFV? And I think a lot of people get this confused. I think people see the tanks, the main battle tank in the IFV, as kill machines, and I see it completely differently. I see the tank as that heavy, yes, kill machine, badass motherfucker machine, whatever you want to call it. It kills people, and it kills people well. I see the infantry fighting vehicle not as a killing, point racking up machine. I see it as something that's used to hold a flag, because what does the IFV have that the tank does not? And it's obvious. It has speed. It has speed and obviously a speed glitch, but in its normal everyday function it has speed, which you'll see I use to great effect here. See, I'm not going to win that battle with the tank, so I pop over here in less than 5 seconds, and I have a whole new array of targets. The thing I love about the IFV over the tank is you don't have to be stuck in one position like you kind of are forced to do in a tank, just because the tank is so much slower. You'll see here how much maneuverability I have. Also, you'll see that my turning radius is kind of wide, so it does take some getting used to get kind of like that speedy fluidity to your IFV maneuvers, but once you do, trust me, the IFV is something that's awesome. So you'll see here something you couldn't really do in a tank, dodge missiles like that. Also, you'll see how I use my maneuverability here to survive this encounter. Now, obviously, I'd probably be dead. You saw if there was an infantryman that had that missile launcher, probably could have killed me. You also see the APC or the IFV that came up on me from the enemy team that also had the anti-ground, anti-tank missile, sorry. And I survived somehow, and that's because I was constantly going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, very quickly due to the IFV's maneuverability, but that throws people off balance, and that really makes your survivability makes your survivability rise that much higher. So you'll see here I'm moving around. I abandoned that alleyway because I saw it was secure. I head up here. Now keep in mind they did take a flag, so I'm not going to be seeing as much action, but I still have that battlefield presence. I'm still in the thick of the action. People are trying to avoid me, obviously, because I'm doing some damage. I'm taking out cover. Now right here, this is kind of what I suggest against staying in one spot and trying to shoot people. That does not work. If you honestly want to go chase someone, chase someone. Don't try and use the IFV at a long range, because honestly, in my opinion, I'm not good enough to use it at long range. I'm sure it has long range capabilities, but just don't do it. If you want to get, if you want to get kills, get up in the nitty gritty. You'll also see, using my maneuverability again, that I instantly, instead of being a tank and having to cruise along, maybe taking a few minutes to get to the warehouse, it takes me less than 20 seconds to get to the warehouse. The flag that they took, an important flag too, because it's right next to gatehouses, which is where all our vehicles are. So you'll see here, I'm in the area where I could be getting fucked, and this is actually when I die, so I'll just stop here. But anyway, I hope this gives you a little extra insight to the IFV, a vehicle that I think is severely underrated. And also, if you want to see more IFV action, battlefield action in general, check out my live stream. Links in the description. I'm going to be live streaming as soon as this video's up, and it's interesting because I kind of just kick back, answer your questions, and I'm in Skype with a buddy of mine. The conversations are always interesting. So I hope this helped you out. I hope it kind of lets you into the mindset I have when I do the IFV, and this is Heinz Gaming signing off.